Welcome back, survivors! I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Carnivores Dinosaur Hunt. So, last episode we just took our first view of the update by going on a simple hunt to Delphaeus Hills, just regular day. Maybe I'll do Great Forest Dusk this time, taking the crossbow on lethal mode, and just... maybe I will take the tracking off. Just because we don't super need it, and this will be just a nice way to test a little bit more of how the blood splatters work. It did look like there were a few animals where we did hit with the weapon, but no blood spatter like they were wounded from them. So maybe there's a certain damage threshold that applies before blood is visible after they've been hit or wounded. But everything looks good, so we'll hop into a new hunt and see how we do. Yeah, so just let this load up. I think what we will do is next episode we'll do the observer mode and we'll go to Basmachi, maybe in the fog. Just that way we're on a photo tour or photo safari in a way. Walking around, see what we stumble into, and just how things go for that mode. But yeah, this one, I think, it's going to be hard to say. It all depends on if we, I think, run into certain animals or not. Because our last episode had us... it looked like the Rex was probably going to be what would have killed us. Oh, hello, are you the Gallimimus again? Yes, you are. I thought the Rex would have been what was going to finish our hunt, but it actually turned out to... not... oh! Are you... so there's the Pelicanmimus. Yeah, the Pelicanmimus. So basically, you got your flavors of minty green and... actually, I think that's... I was going to say Orange Crush, but I'm pretty sure Orange Crush is a brand name, so... I don't know, actually... what kind of descriptions go with, orange flavor? Oh, but you can definitely see the size difference between them. Look at that. Pelicanmimus isn't even, half its size. Basically, the adult and the adopted kid. But I do like that they make noise, too. It adds some... oh, well, there we go. There's our first animal. Nice size trike from the looks of that. Okay, so that impacted, and is it... there we go, just went straight down. You know what? With the way the ambient guys are going, I think they cut a little bit of a corner with them. They don't seem to have their own pathfinding. It almost looks like the AI has a kind of strict system it's sticking to, or at least the ambients are. It's I'm going to... stand up, and what happens... now, does he turn too? He does. I'm afraid I think they did cut corners a little bit when it came to the ambience pathfinding, because those two are definitely just following the same path. It is... oh, yeah, there is blood for getting them with crossbow. Okay. It is literally the exact path of the others. Kind of want to keep following just to see... oh! They're giving me some interesting opportunities, that's for sure. I actually thought he was going... that's odd. I thought the Anki would have for sure, oh, there he goes. Was actually coming right for us, not just going off to the side. There's already a couple animals down. Send you off. Yeah, that was just a belly shot. That was way too low to get, the vitals. But I kind of want to just follow these two for a while and see if it really is true. What happens if I try getting between them? Can I actually, send them on different paths? No, it really does seem like they have a pre-programmed path they will follow. It's even getting in between them like this. He just goes right through me. So it's not actually like the other true animals where they'll just wander on their own. They have a path they will follow. No matter, I guess, what scares them or where it comes from. a little disappointed in that, just because I thought it would have been easier to do, like, the more random, where it just kind of follows the dinosaurs for anything that might startle them. It kind of makes me wonder... No, I think the dinosaurs are much, like, more independent for their AI. Ooh. Do I... I kind of tempted to try going for this. Let me see. It did hit. That was actually quite a hit. Bit of a shot, too. I didn't want to let it go too close to that tree where... Yeah, there, went down. I didn't want to let him get too close to that tree just because I had a feeling if the shot did go to it... The tree hitboxes are basically solid. Nothing passes properly through them. So it would have been a wasted shot. But it looks like it... Now, granted, the crossbow bolt, I have a feeling, did not hit critical anywhere. I think it was probably more like up to the upper back and tail region. But still has like enough of a punch to take down a parasaur, regardless of where it hits, it seems. And actually, the wind is working on our favor here, so I'm probably going to work our way south from here. Yeah, it was only one shot. A decent distance shot. I would like to try to really test myself, though, with, like, try and get a 400 meter. But that's probably going to be very, very tricky to set up. And you basically need to see one from, like, halfway across the map for that. It does make me wonder how you have some people getting the, like, 1,000 meter shot. I don't even know if the animals render in at that much of a distance. I also wonder, too, are the leaderboards possibly, like, across all platforms? Like, yeah, see, that's 556 to the flower there, so you have to think double that, or almost double that, is the distance that, like, the top records hold. It could be that the Switch version just doesn't support as good of, like, hardware options, or, like, game setting options. Just because the hardware, I think, is a bit below... Actually, I'm fairly certain it's below what the Xbox or the PS5 can put out for, like, graphics intensity. The one thing they do not have over the Switch is that nice little handheld option. It's kind of nice to have a back and forth that you can just take anywhere you want to go with it. Also depends on how good the battery is, because I think mine... I played a lot of Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. I mean a lot, so I think I might have accidentally, like, killed the battery's lifespan from how I would do it. But considering how I can record like this with it all docked and everything, not too big of a deal. We'll just keep going our way along, and not get too sidetracked by other series, because I can always talk about those in more appropriate videos. We're focusing on Dinosaur Hunt. And this will probably be another spot where I can try getting good long distance shots in. What's the nice thing about the watering hole here is that it's basically like a nice long stretch. It's a miniature valley, so as long as I'm up on an edge, I should be able to get a nice view up almost its full length. And if that's the case, then I can try going for like a long shot. See if we can get a snipe with the crossbow. See if there's anybody up this way. Now, once you know my luck, it actually doesn't look like there's anybody here. Yeah, I do not see anybody. Shoot. Would have been nice to try for, like, a really long shot. I'm actually not sure what my longest shot is in the series yet. It's easily has to have been with the sniper, because I don't think the crossbow I've ever gone over 300 with, but the sniper, you can pull those shots off like they're really nothing. Yeah, this just kind of remind me of, like, last episode, where, despite everywhere we... Oh, I recognize that. I think that's a Cerrado track, although it looks like a large one. Do I follow the Cerrado track? Maybe I'll just go on my own for a while. It's like, I could try following the Cerrado tracks, but the problem is, with the area he's gone up and into, I think it wouldn't go so well for us, because it could easily just be, like, through a few gaps in the rocks, and as soon as I pop out... Oh. We do have another option that has presented itself. Okay, so the Rex is about 200 out. Okay, that was a hit. And I know because of the behavior, which I really was wishing they would have changed around. Yeah, he's coming in again. Oh, you're just... It feels like you're too slow with some of the reloads. Sorry Indeed mentioned it, but it seemed like we already had it pulled back. It was the slow arrow down, not the pull back. Okay, arrow in, ready. That is something I agree a lot with them, is that some of the animations feel overly extended. Or like, they're slowed down for no good reason. We will hop into another hunt, just, again, fill out the episode, do some more. But the reload for the crossbow, it doesn't feel like it should be that long. Drawing it back definitely does have delay to it, yes. But I don't think just the lift up to put the arrow on and down should take as long as it seems to. Like, once we load in, we figure out our first animal, we'll be able to show that off proper. Which, oh, actually there's a nice chance right there to try a long shot. Like, see, it's kind of as it's up at its peak. It doesn't need to keep up that long. Once the string's drawn back, it should really slow down for... Oh, I thought he was going to be coming right for me, but I guess not. And, oh, is that one going to do it? Yeah, that one will put him down. Okay, so yeah, next time I use it, we'll just kind of see how the timing goes. Because it almost looks like it does draw back smoothly, but it's that the hand movement for knocking the arrow seems really slow. Take you. Yeah, see if anything got scared out. Although, that's another thing. I only noticed the one Gallimimus and the one Pelicanimimus when we spawned in last hunt. For all the distance I covered, I didn't see any others. I don't know if they have, like, more fixed spawns because they're just, like, a map presence. They don't have... Oh, no. Maybe they do have, like, their own random spawn since this guy is right here. So there's one for our hunt so far. What's your stats? 0.4. Same weight as I think the other Gallimimus we've seen. They might have more of a static weight and size to them because they're not something you can really, like, track for the trophies. Oh, there is or was something at the rock there. Almost looked like it was inside it. Let's try to get a bit closer and see what's going on with that. Okay, well, you know what? I guess we'll go for the parasaur that's over there. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe we'll go for the trike. There was a hit, surprisingly. Now that one I don't think is going to take it down with the one shot. I've gotten so into the habit as soon as I shoot to reload. I really, for what I'm trying to show off, I need to slow down and not do that. Yeah, I got the one shot in at the trike. The parasaur... hard to say where it might have gone. Oh, okay, actually, he didn't really care all that much. I think we also have... oh no, there's a... okay, I'm hearing a parasaur. That's what that sound is. I thought it was actually like a... Cerrado. Oh! And stop... oh, I did it again. You wanna... what are you... yeah, so string actually... the string goes back faster than it takes you to actually put the arrow in. Or, sorry, the bolt. But something was weird with the parasaur there for... there are some oddities still with the game. Like, I don't know if the parasaur pathfinding just kept it stuck in a loop, or there was like a carnivore around that might have had it like circling. Actually, no, I don't think it could have been, because they don't actually have interactions with like the carnivores. There's no behavior like, Ceratosaurus is near me, I'm running away from it. So something about it just almost like got caught in like a little miniature loop. Oh, jeez. I don't know if that's the same trike or not, but I guess if it goes down, we'll know. But yeah, it looks like the string goes back a lot faster than it actually takes for us to put the bolt onto the crossbow. Okay, let's send you off. You got, yeah, you're 2 hits for sure. It's weird that the first one didn't drop it, though. Okay, well, I think that's our trike. It could even be a different one, but we'll just wait until he does come around wherever it's going. So I don't know if it would, like, go back down that way, or it's going to stay over there. And we'll try to catch up to it nonetheless. But I'm wondering... no, that can't be it. I was almost going to say, are the crossbow bolts actually registering more when they fire where they're going to land than like when the actual projectile impacts? Because if I go off of like where the... no, that can't be it, because I've... so why didn't that pair go down with the one crossbow? Oh, well, you're kind of giving us a very easy target there, aren't you? Okay, so you, if you have 3, you'll be the trike that we did start with. If you only have 2, though, you're going to be a different one. And if you only have 1, I guess you're a completely different one from the others we've spotted. How many you got? 2. Okay, so the trike we did start with, and so we try not to leave a wounded animal on the map, is probably somewhere back this way. So it might be possible it's already just like walking about down here, but it's hard to say until we'll get there and can look around really good. I think about there works. Oh, there you go. You're taking a little... well, I shouldn't... Can't really say they're going to sleep anymore. Not in this mode. And you're a completely different trike. How many are around here? Because I think that's number 3 now. There was the one we got the really long shot on, which went, I think, somewhere over this way. There's the one we just got that was the 2, and then the just 1 hit. And there might still be a trike somewhere around this, like, area. Actually, no, let me see. What's the distance on you? Oh, you're 261. So let's try right about there. Oh, that was instant. Okay, so let's watch. String goes right back. Yeah, you are slower to put that arrow or the bolt into the bow. That's kind of bizarre. It almost feels like you have to switch the speeds around. The string slowly goes back, and it's just a quick little knock, and you're ready. I think the timing is still okay, like it should take that long to reload it. But the steps feel a little what would be the... I'm trying to think of the best term for it. The speed values aren't correct. They almost seem like they have to be switched, like give one half to the other. Well, we'll collect you. Ooh, plus 90. Again, the Yankees actually do very good. Oh. And let me guess, you're going to come running back at us. No, you're just dead. I thought I was actually going to have, like, the Serrato just repeat the behavior that they usually do, but I guess that was a proper shot somewhere in his vitals. Wasn't a heart because it didn't drop instantly, but I guess it was a lung. And then again, it would be kind of nice to see what the, like, hit chart of the animal is. Did you... Ooh, 109. That was a surprise. Was not expecting the Rex. Actually, sounds like the bot might have taken the trophy while we were dying or being eaten. Was not expecting the Rex to pop out like that. Really should have been a bit more careful, but that was another hunt on Carnivores Dinosaur Hunt. We will do, I think we'll do Basmachi Rocks at Fog, just to go on observer mode, see what we can find. Yeah, Hunter becomes undetectable, so we shouldn't be able to be, like, eaten or anything like that. It'll be a good way to test out, just kind of see, like, how things are. It's interesting that it does actually turn off the decoy from being used. At least at this menu it does. So I guess it's an idea where if you're supposed to be undetectable, you can't even call to the animals. So that's an interesting twist, but we'll look at that next episode to see exactly how that operates, the ins and outs of it, and just to actually show off observer mode for the first week back of Dinosaur Hunt. Thank you guys very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did like it, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave it all in the comments right down below. I always try to respond to any questions or feedback as soon as I can on the channel. But until I catch you all in the next video, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.